Cathy, who are you endorsing for President of the United States for the 2016 election, and why?
I would endorse the people and the voice of the people and the free thought of the people to make that difference. The illusion of change that we have created in front of us is nothing more than just that, an illusion. Our elections in the United States certainly are pre-arranged, and there has been a plan for decades has been in place where the usual Bush-Clinton dynasties were going to be alternating and put in place as illusions of change. Well, with the Internet, with the advent of the Internet and people starting to communicate, like I would say, awareness is the first step towards positive, necessary change. And they cannot control the Internet to the extent that they want to. So awareness is rising. People are thinking more freely, and they have access to more information, and with fun shows like yours bringing awareness to people, it's making a difference, and it's starting to shake the very foundations of the plan that was in place for decades for what Adolf Hitler and George Bush termed the New World Order. And that's not happening quite the way they wanted it to. However, we need to keep raising that awareness because the likes of Hillary Clinton is still being pushed into position, and the American people are being told that that's who they want, when in fact, I'm not seeing where that has anything to do with the mind of the people. So you ask who I endorse the mind of the people, the free thought of the people, and the truth that inspires that free thought, so they can actually start making a wise choice and know that electronic voting machines are not going to give them the reality of what their choices are. You know, they've got to monitor these elections and take back our ability to choose who we want in office.
With what you just said kept in mind, are there any of the candidates out there that you could imagine voting for?
As a U.S. government whistleblower, I'm bound from being able to assert those kind of opinions and views, because we have to stick to exactly just the facts of what we know. And what I know about elections from inside the beltway of Washington, D.C., from having worked on a White House, Pentagon level and seeing how elections work, I think that until we're able to reestablish the right to freely elect who we want in office, it would be irrelevant anyway who I would think would be it. But I'll tell you this much, it certainly should not be Hillary Clinton. That is the nightmare agenda that has been in place, like I said, for decades.